Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Completely Legitimate Business. Before we go round and say hello to everyone, please pay attention to the bot as it spams links at you. All of our social links, all the places you can find us online and support us, all of the other things, sponsor information, places you can go get 10 to 15% discount, all that sort of stuff. Go and check it all out. You really do help us out when you visit those links. Thank you. Let's go round and say hello to everyone. Lindy, why don't I promptly and speedily hand the stream over to you? Oh, hi.
Oh, hi! I'm Lindy, and I am your DM for tonight. I almost said Keeper of Arcane Lore, but that's Call of Cthulhu. I know what system I'm playing. So yeah, we are playing Dungeons & Dragons Dark Matter, the 5e space version, essentially, of Dungeons & Dragons. It's a lot of fun. We are currently deep in some intrigue and completely legitimate business. So let's go around and we'll say who we are and who we will be playing. Let's start with JunkR. Speedy.
Hello, I'm Speedy. You can find me everywhere as Not So Speedruns, and check out the mental health community I organize cast together. I am here playing as JunkR, our friendly, everyday junk robot, who's this ship's mechanic and engineer, and is doing his best to make everyone happy. Especially respectable, sexy lady for reasons he doesn't fully understand.
Oh, well, maybe he'll come to understand those feelings a little better today. Marcy, how are you doing?
I'm okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Marcy Vellon of the Phantom Rule Booth, and I will be playing Captain Lysander Fox, who is a Star Warlock or Star Pact Warlock from the Dark Matter expansion. Half Djinn, half gnome, and I have a Starcoil that I haven't used for a while, so hopefully I get to use that today.
Excellent, excellent. Hopefully Stargoyle comes in handy. Speaking of handy, we've got Sassy with Sander.
Well, hello. I am Sassy with Sander, and I will be playing Ish, near-human fighter, who happens to be wearing a very poofy, sparkly purple holographic dress right now.
The poofiest, sparkliest holographic dress. And so much so that she got lost in it when she pulled a muscle in her back on the dance floor. I don't really have a great segue for that. So, Scrat, hi!
Hello. Today I'll be playing Johnny Deep. Johnny Deep, who is mostly a pirate who has no business being in space whatsoever. But he's here, and he's making deals behind Lagoon, so he feels like he's at home.
Good, good. Glad everyone's, or at least Johnny's feeling a little at home in this super neon space luxury lounge. We're gonna have a little recap of what happened last week. JunkR is not allowed to do the recap as they were not here. So, inspiration to anyone who wants to do the recap.
Very quickly, thank you very much, Potato Hollow. 11 months subbed! Next month you get the shiny badge, the hat with all the gold stuff on it. Congrats, and they gift their reroll to me, yay!
Yay! Alright. Volunteer. See, Marcy looks like she's wanting to say something.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, how did we start? Last week was kind of a blur for me. So many things happened. Let's see. JunkR was off doing their routine maintenance work.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if there were floorboard. No, there weren't floorboard activities last week.
No, surprisingly.
We landed on the planet. We gassed up the ship. We checked out a local bar, which I can't for the life of me remember the name of.
Well, it was the Stumble Inn was next to the bar, which was the Poorhouse.
Poorhouse, that was it.
Yes. Yep. We went into the Porterhouse. Ish and JB got a pizza. And Johnny proceeded to get 3 sheets, maybe 4, depending on how they were feeling that day. And I had a couple of drinks and scouted out a couple of seedy characters, one of them being this halfling tribal-looking woman who I sat down with and promptly figured out that she wanted our party specifically dead because word of the Spermite extermination had gotten to her. So she offered me a job to kill our party. And thinking quickly, I said, okay, well, the first place they might be going is to look for a buyer. And we found ourselves some buyers that way. And then I freaked out and made everyone go to the Stumble Inn so we could discuss plans. In which Johnny put themselves in the bath and discovered room service.
Yes.
Did you say
And
room
Ish
service
got a
or
bunch of
rum
pizza
service?
boxes.
Because I know what
Oh
I
yeah,
heard.
it was rum service. And then we finished gassing up the ship, and then we got out of there real fast because completely legitimate business is on the side. We found out that a couple of the members of our crew have been sending messages out from the ship. Archibald was probably the source of how people figured out, but not a snitch. Good Minotaur. I mean, yeah, the Minotaur told on us, but not us specifically, so that was nice. They also got off at this stop too, which was interesting. And the other member, the dwarf with the crazy beard, had been sending encrypted messages that I forget the messages.
It was basically drugs.
Oh yeah, right. It was drugs. Then we got onto the ship and we took it to a place where we could meet the gentleman at this Lagoon style bar with like this waterfall making the L. But we had to get fancy clothes first. So because it happened, he wants to meet us during this ball.
Yep, the semi-annual ball.
Yeah, so we had to get fancy clothes. Johnny got cuffs for themselves. Ish got this big, poofy, sparkly dress, and Fox got something between. It's like a pantsuit, but also with a skirt on the end, like a bustle. It's pretty good. And we also learned that the halflings that are the family are meeting the day before the ball, so we might be able to still sell our Selenia.
Selenium, yeah.
And that's everything I remember. And
that was
good on the dance floor.
Excellent recap. Inspiration.
Ew.
Might come in handy. So we resume. Everyone pretty much did a little bit of recon of the area of the lagoon, and then went back to the ship as it was getting a bit late. I'd say it's probably the next morning, unless there's anything anyone else wanted to do before bed. Next morning it is.
I can't think of anything. Yeah.
All right. It's a beautiful morning. You can feel the sunshine be coming in through the portholes on the ship. It is perfect temperature. It's always the ideal temperature. They have really good climate control on this planet. So you don't even need to run the AC or the heat in the ship unless you want it slightly warmer or cooler, but it's very nice, very temperate. And you wake up and it's a bright, fresh new day. Your meeting with the gentleman is tomorrow night, but you guys pretty much have access to the lagoon now after Johnny's antics the night before and your fancy new clothes. So the only person who hasn't gotten fancy gussied up would be JunkR.
Yes, I do not require
things.
clothes.
Yeah, this is very true.
I might go ahead and I'll get buffed up a little bit, get nice and shiny.
Okay. Do you do it yourself? Do you ask a member of the crew to do it for you, or do you go find a buffing service?
I will ask respectable, sexy lady to do it.
She will gladly buff you. You also got some metal alloy that would make you stealthier, I believe, as well, if you wanted to have that applied while you're at port.
I would.
Okay.
I'll find someone who can apply metal alloys.
All right. You could either go find a service, or you think Black Whirlwind would have the craft skills to be able to do it.
I will ask Black Whirlwind. I still think his arm is cool.
Yeah, his arm is pretty cool. He totally takes off his arm, puts on a detailing work like tool, and just turns it on. And he's able to apply it to you. How do you want it just to become like a sheen? Do you want like a design? How does your new stealthite alloy in your chassis? How does that look? What's the aesthetic?
I imagine it's a very dark alloy, and it's sort of in like a bunch of accent colors that are like around his hull. So like his shoulders are now like just pitch black, like not reflective at all. He's got like just part of his chassis on his front is just like striped black. And then like his side panels, as well as the laser guns in his legs are just like pure black.
Nice. It's really neat because once the alloy is applied, it's not shiny at all. It's very matte, but it seems to have depth to it, so you can more easily blend into the shadows. You know that there's entire stealth vectors that are just made completely of the substance, and they look super cool. But you know, you've got the racing stripes now, so you know you look pretty cool too. Yeah. So Black Whirlwind, he'll apply that before you get buffed, because you know it's gonna scratch some other parts of it getting the inlaid. But very respectable, sexy lady's like, all right, so we going for total buff?
Yes, I think I'd like to be as man. I'm just really trying to think of a new one right now that it's not coming to me.
I can see it on your face. Total body buff.
Total body buff.
All right.
I'd like you to be able to see your face in it.
I have golden. She turns on the buffer. She just starts buffing. It takes a while because you're not a small vect. You're like what, 7 feet tall or something?
Yeah. I'm a big boy.
You're a big boy. Okay.
Could
so
Johnny possibly walk by during this event?
100%.
Johnny will just walk in, sort of like he's gonna do the Grandpa Simpson, the walk in, see what's happening, and walk back out, and just beeline to Fox and just try and distract them.
I wonder what he's up to, or they're
no
up
idea.
to.
Maybe he forgot to drink and is going back to bar.
That would make sense.
They like to stay constantly inebriated. Duh. So the sound of the buffer is like a low hum, because you guys are at port, so there's no like hum of the engines right now, but there's a low hum going throughout the ship, and Johnny bursts into whatever room Lysander's in right now, just very suddenly. Just
I can.
Hi, Johnny. What's up? What's going on?
Not a thing. Just wondering if you fancied a drink.
You seem hurried.
No, that's
You seem
I
sweatier than normal.
stumbled on my way in. That's all.
Okay. This wouldn't happen to be some sort of contrived distraction for me, would it?
Oh, well, let's put it this way, Fox. If it was, would you want me to tell you?
No, let's get that drink.
Excellent.
all right. So you guys are getting a drink. What is Ish up to while Captain and Johnny are having a drink and JunkR is getting buffed?
First, Ish never took off the dress. Like, she went
Of
to
course
the-
not. Yeah.
I can't figure out how to get this thing off. So while all of these things are happening, Ish would like to see if, like, she's got a cool crawl space, but now, like, she's told everybody where it is, so it's not as cool anymore.
Mhm.
So Ish is just probably wandering around looking for, like, an air vent she can fit in, like, not
Sure.
thinking about the size of her dress.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check or perception. All right, so you find that the main ventilation shaft is large enough for you to fit in. The poof kind of condenses, so
Well,
you
that's
squeeze
good.
in. But you think it'll only squeeze forward. You don't think it'll be very good if you try to. You think if you try to squeeze backwards out of it, like this, because the sequins are like they kind of like snag a little on the sides. You think if you try to squeeze backwards out, like you just peel yourself out of the dress. So you're
She's
just only
gonna go
forward. Yeah. Okay.
She's going.
So you guys might hear, which you're used to hearing below you, but it's above you, and it's a little weird. Maybe it's Ish. Who knows? But you're crawling around this air vent, and you see that there is a small key card slot on one of the walls.
Okay. So Ish now has a dilemma because she's got key cards,
She does.
but they're definitely not in the dress.
No, they're not.
So, and I'm trying to think like what Ish is wearing under the dress. Like as
Who's
me.
to say the dress doesn't have pockets? It's the future.
It does, but I don't think that she would have remembered to trade him out, like all of her stuff,
Yeah,
because she did get a pocket sewn in.
she did get a pocket sewn in. That was specifically added.
Ish is just she's gonna back out of the dress. I mean,
Okay.
wearing undergarments for a dress that
All
I
right.
assume would be fairly modest.
Whatever you want your undergarments to look like, Ish.
Like, I feel like she's wearing like leggings and a tank top or something.
So you squeeze out of this dress. It's in the air vent, like kind of inside out now. And you're able to scurry back to your room if you'd like.
Yes. Can I be stealthy though? Because
Give me a stealth check.
I'm not. Well,
So you're like, all right, rather than just straight running back, you're like, I'm gonna sneak back and no one's gonna see me. So of course, as you're sneaking past, both Johnny and the captain are on their way to get drinks. At the same time, JB is coming out to like ask if you're hungry for pizza, and JB's just like, huh, and closes his eyes and turns around.
Ish is just gonna say good day and keep going.
And you're able to easily get back to your room.
I gotta get the key cards, and then I'm
Alright.
going back.
All right. So you get your keyboard cards. Do you change clothes or you just go back?
Oh no, I'm just going. I mean, the dress is in there. Like, I'm gonna wear it again.
Okay, you're gonna peel yourself back into the dress on your way in.
It would be pointless to put on new clothes. Like,
True.
I've got clothes.
All right, so you crawl back into the air vent. Lysander and Johnny just see like the feet kicking out as she pulls her way back inside. And you have your key cards.
You know, I've learned a lot about how not to ask questions just from being on the ship.
But have you noticed that one doesn't half scurry around a lot?
Yeah, I've noticed that. I wonder what she's up to.
I'm not sure if she's up to anything or if she's just scurrying. For the sake of scurrying. Maybe that's just her walk. Maybe it's an unfortunate accident.
No, Johnny, scurvy is completely different. Come on, let's get a drink.
All right, Ish. You get back, you squeeze back into your dress, and you are at the little key slot again.
What color is the key slot? A color?
Nope, it's gray.
Hmm.
You almost didn't see it because it's kind of tucked into a seam along one of the vents. But
She's just gonna start sticking them in there until something happens.
all right, which color key cards do you have again?
Let me remind myself.
I think it was red and yellow, but I want to make sure.
Yeah, I think it was red and yellow.
All right. So you stick. Which one do you stick in first, the red or the yellow?
Red.
All right. stick in the red and you hear it. Meow, meow.
Is it like does it give me anxiety when
A little bit of anxiety. It's like when you stick your chip in at the register and it's like meow, 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 when it says remove it instead of like you're like I'm sorry. Like
yeah,
that.
she's gonna get really frazzled and she's gonna like almost drop the yellow one, like trying to get it into the
All right, so pull the red one out and it stops beeping at you. You stick the yellow one in and you hear a slight whirring sound. And like a click click.
Does anything open?
You don't see anything open.
I'm gonna pat down the walls.
All right, as you pat down the wall nearby, you push and it like slides open.
I'm going in.
All right, this passage is a little bit of a tighter squeeze.
Do I need to leave the dress behind?
You're probably gonna need to leave the dress behind.
I'll leave the dress behind. Just this
Okay.
one.
Okay. So you crawl in here, and inside there are a lot of glowing screens.
The first thing that I'm going to do is look for the little intellectual cockroach. Is that what
Yes,
she was?
yes, the
What
roach.
was
Yes.
her name? It's not
Cecilia.
Cynthia.
Cecilia? Or
Cecilia.
Cynthia. It was Cynthia.
Is it Cynthia?
Yeah, it was Cynthia.
I'm gonna look for Cynthia because if this is Cynthia's hidey hole, like I don't want to be in this room.
You don't see Cynthia.
Okay. Can I touch one of the screens?
Yeah. You touch one of the screens, and a little like login pops up. It's got 5 slots, 5 like spaces, and there's a little keyboard.
So, Ish has learned that sometimes when people have passwords, if you get it wrong a certain number of times, it comes up with a hint.
Oh.
She's gonna just start plugging in things like
Okay.
star. That's 5, right? STAR.
That's 4.
No. Ish
Like,
is not smart.
STR.
Pizza. Pizza's 5.
Pizza. That's a good one. We'll do pizza. And then she'll type in star and realize it's 4 letters and then put another R at the end.
Okay. So it pops up a few times, and you see like the little it's like
Looks like we got a new
spippy. It's like clippy, but it's way more annoying as it's like a little planet. And it's like, do you need help?
Welcome, welcome there. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much. Welcome party RPG. Yeah, that really threw me. Thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone. Welcome party. Welcome.
Welcome party. But yeah, so it says, do you need a help?
Me? Is it talking to me or am I reading
it's
this?
like it's rereading it. It's like clippy. The word, but it's a little planet. with
She's gonna
sunglasses.
lean into the planet and just yell, yes!
If you've forgotten your password, you can use the DNA analyzer to log in.
DNA analyzer.
Looks
Where's
like we got a
that?
new friend.
And you see a little blue blinking light on a little device.
Is it like something that like needs a fingerprint or can I like go swab the captain? Like,
It looks like a little tube, and there is some swabs underneath it.
okay. It's just gonna grab some of the swab.
Okay.
And she's now going back through all the holes to find Captain.
Okay.
Because my best guess is that it needs Captain's DNA or something similar.
All right.
Oh,
So
go for me.
we'll get back to JunkR, or not JunkR, Johnny and Lysander. You guys are getting a drink. You hear a bunch of
Scurrying again. Ramos Buffy. What time of day or night or space is it? What time of space is it? How do you tell time out here?
Honestly, as long as we don't call it spum, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound pleasant at all, does it?
No, it doesn't. Ugh.
Well, let's never say that to anyone
I
else.
think it'd be Sprum.
Sprum sounds too clean for completely legitimate business. I'm gonna jump behind the bar and mix myself a spin and tonic.
Lovely.
Thank you very much, Michael Wayne, who donates rerolls to Ish and Lysander.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you guys are making a spin and tonic and drinking space rum, JB walks in and he's got a clipboard and a pencil, and they've got some pieces of paper on it. He's like, "Hey, I was wondering if I could have you guys fill out a survey."
What's the survey for?
Well, I'm not really jailbait anymore, so I was thinking about a different name, but I can't decide on one. So I was wondering if you guys would help me pick.
Oh, we get to name you. Yes, gimme.
All right, I wrote down some options that I think are. There's also a suggestion box at the bottom, but here's 4 options. And what is the first one's just because. The second one is jailbreak. The third one is James Benedict, and the last one is JB, JAYBE. And then there's the 5th option, which is a little like write your own.
Well, the possibilities are endless.
They are.
Oh,
Sure. This might take a while, JB.
Okay, yeah, sure. No, feel free. And he has the little pencils, putt things, like little mini pencils, and he gives them to you. Just slip it back underneath my door or my room, when you fill it out. Okay.
does it have to be a hard J? Because if we use a soft J, we could have young boy. BUOY, obviously. Because he's a ship person now.
Oh, the youngin'.
I mean, I'm open to suggestions. I just know I've been going by JB for a while, so figured I should probably stick to that kind of initials. Because I've just been signing things with initials because I didn't really have a name. But
It'd still be a J. It'd just be, instead of pronouncing it J, you'd pronounce it yeah.
Huh. I hadn't thought about that. Don't meet too many of that naming convention. I mean, I'd be open to the idea of it. Anyways, I'm gonna hand these out to the rest of the crew. At this point, Ish busts through the air vent. Oh, Ish, great! Can you fill out this survey for me?
Yeah. Can I get it to you later?
Sure, I'll just leave it right here for you. And he just gets it to the counter and writes Ish's copy on the top.
Can I say that I've grabbed 2 swabs?
Sure.
Okay. Ish is going to take the copy of the paper that used to be JB gave her, because and fold it up and stick it in her waistband so she doesn't lose it, because it's important. And then she's going to walk up to the counter and sit by Johnny across from the captain.
What if we named him Johnny Beep?
I'm not sure that one works, Captain, to be honest. Just seems off. You're right, Ish. It's rare you join us for a drink. I thought you usually ate pizza.
Well, actually, I was just coming to show Captain this amazing invention that I found, and she's just gonna start.
You're gonna hold out this Q-tip.
Yeah. So sometimes when I eat pizza, my mouth gets itchy because, things happen. And then, I found this thing today, and I just did it, and it's great. And she's gonna start itching the inside of her mouth with a Q-tip. And she's gonna pull it out and be like, I brought you one. Here, you have to try it. And she's gonna look at you.
Do you want to roll a deception check?
Sure. Oh.
You had a chance.
Wow.
She's something's up with her, Captain.
Huh. That seems to be a marvelous invention. I'm sorry. As an air genasi, there's just a lot of flow. I actually don't get an itchy mouth that often.
Well, what about ears? Do your ears get itchy?
No, mostly for the same reason. But thank you.
Ish.
What are you doing up in the... Sorry, Johnny?
No, it's alright. I'm just wondering, why are you trying to clean the captain? It's very strange.
I'm not trying. I just, okay, I have a question. Jordan has a question. Is Captain's hand anywhere near me? Like, is any part of her body within reach?
The bar is
swab and go?
wide. It's not the bar. It's a bar, so it's not very deep. It's like 2 feet across. It's not like it's a dining room table or anything. So I mean, none of you are that far away from each other.
Swab and go like it's a freaking drive-through. What?
Just while the cap's talking, just stick it in there. Oh my God.
Wait. How long is Captain? Does Captain have hair? Is it long?
No, it's not too long. It's like white and poofy and like maybe about as long as my hair is now, but only on top.
Ish is mumbling as she tries to find an answer to Johnny's question that she doesn't have because she's really not sure what she's doing anyway. And Ish would like to roll whatever she has to roll to try to just swab some part of the captain. It doesn't have to be the captain's mouth or anything. I don't want to gag the captain. A hand or a forehead.
Slide of a hand.
Please be a poor roll. Johnny just staring at you the whole time.
So Ish reaches out and is gaming for some part of you. Lysander, what do you do?
I just sort of sidestep and stare at it and then stare back at Ish and then take a giant step back. Ish
is gonna give up. Ish is gonna give up and just lay over the bar.
Ish is covered in dirt and vent stuff and trying to swab me.
And dust mostly.
Ish, you're supposed to swab the deck, not swab the captain.
What? There's I just need Captain's DNA.
That is the strangest sentence I think I've heard on this ship yet.
What? It's very common knowledge, Johnny. Why do you need my DNA?
Well, it was gonna be my cool secret, but I guess I'll tell you if you promise to give me your DNA. I just need it. No other DNA will do.
So you drive a hard bargain-ish. And I could simply just not know.
But you want to know, right?
I think I want to know less than you want my DNA.
If I tell you, wait, this isn't okay. Well, I have options here.
You have my DNA? JB pops around the corner.
No, JB, not right now.
Okay.
Would everyone stop
Maybe
swapping DNA? This is weird. This is weird by any ship standards.
Alright, I'm gonna go visit JunkR and Respectable Sexy Lady.
Well, I may have found this big screen that told me to get your DNA. It's in the vents. I had a key, and it opened, and I have a computer with who needs DNA because I don't know the password, and it wasn't pizza, and it wasn't star, and so I don't know.
That's weird. Okay. Show me the thing. Maybe we don't need my DNA.
Okay, and it's just gonna. Can I get through the vent that I came out of, or is it like?
Yeah, you can get through that vent. Just need a leg up.
She's not even gonna act like it's weird to go into air vents. She's just gonna go, expecting you to be behind her.
Yeah, sure. Johnny, you want to go find some treasure?
Yeah, sure.
Gonna pop into the air vent after her.
All right.
We're going scurrying together.
You guys scurry. So now instead of a there's a through the air vents now. It's almost like a bunch of elephants are in the air vents.
I feel like JunkR and Respectable Sexy Lady, they can't hear it because of the buffing.
Because of the buffing.
Close your ears, Kevin. Close your ears.
The Black Roland's sitting in his bunk going, huh. So, we'll get to that in a second. JunkR, Respectable Sex Lady's almost done completely buffing you, head to toe. When JB walks in.
Oh, hello, JB.
Hi guys. I was just wondering if you could fill out a survey for me.
What kind of survey?
Well, I'm not jailbait anymore because I'm legal now, so I figured I should change my name. But I kind of still like the initials JB, so here's some options. Just write your name at the top. There's a fill in the blank if you have a better suggestion on the bottom. But you like just because jailbreak, James Benedict, or JB.
Well, I am already JunkR, but if you would like to be Junk B, you seem like you would be a worthy candidate.
All right, good to know. I think that's a much better Vect name, though. So, I'll
keep that in mind as I fill out this survey.
Okay. And you see Respectable Sexy Lady is like, I like jailbreak, though I don't think you've ever been in prison, so James Benedict? Let's just check that. His classy name.
That's a solid choice. I don't know why you would want to break out of jail if you were there deservedly. I personally like the name JB because it is already what we are referring to you as.
That's why I saw there was actually you could spell it out. So, cool. I'll sure don't fill this out. I'll take him and put him at the rest. I'm gonna see what the whole crew says because you guys are kind of like family now. So, anyways, I'm gonna go, and he scurries off. And at that point, she's like, "Ah, I believe you are all buffed out now."
Thank you. That felt very pleasant.
Anytime. How is Vect sensation, by the way? You are made of mostly metal and parts, no?
This is true, but I can still feel pleasure and pain.
Very interesting. Good to know. I about broke, and then I glanced at Marcy's face, and that did it for me. Very good to know. Temperatures as well? You can feel hot or cold?
Yes, although they don't quite affect me the same way they do most.
Interesting. I am learning much about Vect, and you.
How are your sensations?
I'd say I am very resistant to cold, but aside from that, about typical humanoid.
You seem like more than a typical humanoid to me.
So you see, your sensors, JunkR, you can tell that, like, her pulse has gotten a little faster and her face is, like, slightly less gray. It's got a slight pink to it. And with that, we're gonna cut back into the air vents. So, Ish has crawled down and, like, reopened the store. And you guys won't all fit in this room. You guys can have to single file it. But it, like, Ish can open the door and then, like, scoot past it, and then Lysandra's pretty small, so she can scoot in there, and Johnny can kind of be on the other side, so y'all three can look in, but Lysandra will be in the room.
See, I told you I needed is the DNA thing still out?
Yeah.
See, I told you. It said I needed DNA because I didn't know the password, and I was trying to be cool and do it by myself, but you can put your DNA in there now.
I've got it. Just because. And then when people say, why do people call you JB, you can say, just because. We'll have to tell him when we find him.
Oh, I get that now. Oh. I was just going to recommend we call him Jim Bob.
Well, I couldn't think of any other names. I mean, Jim Beam, Johnny Balker.
Johnny Booker.
Johnny Balker.
That's what we should name. That's what we should name him, though. It's like one of the worst drinking songs. It's perfect. Let's do that.
All right, so you guys like Johnny Balker.
I think it's Boker. Boker. It might be Bowker.
Johnny Balker.
Jawbreaker.
Jawbreaker. That's... I don't know. Has JB broken any jaws?
Well, he hasn't been to jail, so... Oh, just busted!
Just... No. Scrat, I don't know what the rating of this show is, but... Sorry, I couldn't resist. That was just phrasing.
It was right there.
It was right there. It's so easy. Anyway.
There's a DNA test sample right in front of you.
Yeah. Sorry. What's the password say?
There's it says please enter password. It's got 5 spaces. And then Spippy, which is Space Clippy, is a little happy little planet saying, "Do you need help?"
Thanks, Spiffy. Let's see. So my uncle named the ship the Completely Legitimate Business, but it wasn't completely legitimate. He had a lot of dealings. His name was Calvert. We have a Cynthia. Probably not related to Cynthia, though. I kind of don't want to give the ship my DNA.
What?
Right?
Ish is just gonna sigh and lay her head down.
I know. Normally I'd be okay with it. However, I tried to send stog oil into the ship when we first got it, and it seemed to me that it was alive. It wouldn't accept stog oil.
It was Cynthia.
I know. I think the ship might be living, is the thing, and I
It's
don't.
just
Oh yeah, I didn't actually tell you that. Yeah, I think our ship is a bit more intelligent than we thought. So I'm a little resistant to give it my DNA. I'd rather just try a password.
Yeah, no, I agree. That would be weird to give it your DNA if it's like a living creature.
It's true. Let's see. Can I search my mind grapes for things that would have started with 5 letters that were important to my uncle?
Sure. You didn't really know your uncle too terribly well.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
What's his name?
Calvert. Which doesn't
It's more than 5.
match up.
That's more than 5.
It is
Yeah.
more than 5.
There goes my whole idea.
What was his middle name?
I'm wondering if you had a husband or a wife or a partner that might have shared a name.
What was his middle name?
Well, so the thing about gnomes is they generally have about 8 names.
Oh, so it's not like it could be.
Yeah, his name was Calvert, and then blah, 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 something.
Yeah.
I was thinking if you just had one, it could be like Count C.B. Fox, and that'd be 5.
That would be 5. Huh. No, they usually have a lot of names. Actually don't remember.
Have you tried Booty?
You know what? Johnny, I'll try booty. I'm gonna type in booty and hit enter.
All right, you type in booty, and like Spippy pops up and says, "That is the incorrect password for this program."
Wait, what? Hold up. Wait, can we communicate with Spiffy?
Spippy is a very, very low level AI. It's like, hey Siri, like it's the kind of like that, like, but a little bit better.
Okay, sorry. What were you about to say?
A little bit better than Cortana.
She's just gonna mutter under her breath, "Who doesn't make their password pizza?" Like, and look at like.
Okay. So I'm going to. Does Spiffy reply to, or Spiffy rather, reply to verbal commands or written ones?
Both.
Like, both. Okay. Spiffy.
How can I help?
Oh god. Shit, Shippa. What program is this?
This program is redacted.
Of course it is. Huh.
Chest?
Boobs.
What?
Butts.
No, I was talking about gold!
Oh,
Gold,
what?
Lysander! Get your head out of the gutter!
Gnome.
Are you typing all of these in?
No, not all of them.
Oh, one of them was gonna be it. You should have said that you did. Lindy was about to say like, "Oh, you got it."
No, but I will type in butts though.
It's not butts.
It's
That
not.
is not the correct password for this
never-
program.
It's never butts.
Butts are always the.
Yeah, right. That's what I thought. It's apparently what respectable, sexy lady thinks of JunkR too. Anyway, I'm trying to think. Legitimate business
Sauce.
you do. What?
Sauce?
Are you still on pizza?
Who's not on pizza?
That's fair enough. Spiffy, who created this program?
This program was created by Calvert Fox and redacted.
Uh-huh. Okay.
What
I
about
thought.
Jeff?
Jeff is. Oh, I guess it could be 5 letters, yeah.
Yeah, do the EO spelling. That's how the Gremlin used to have it.
Yeah, maybe.
Jeff. That is the incorrect password.
Yeah.
She's just gonna.
Okay, no, hold on. Let's go back to the captain's quarters. There's still a lot of his stuff in there. And,
Drink?
You know, if it wasn't beauty or butts or boobs, I don't imagine it would be drink. I'm gonna go to the captain's quarters and see if I can dredge up anything from his personal effects.
Hey,
Spiffy, is there a limit on how many passwords we can have a go at?
there is a certain number of passwords that you can attempt in a day.
Oh, bloody hell.
You have 4 tries remaining for today.
Nice.
Alright, so I
Yeah,
can't just
pretty
spam it with technomancy then.
Maybe you could.
Ish is having a moral dilemma. She just wants to give the computer the DNA so she can get into it. But that's not right. It's like identity theft, but worse.
It's like identity theft, but worse. Alright, so Lysander, are you just going through your uncle's things, or do you have everybody go through?
Anyone who wants to join me going through my uncle's things is welcome to, because I'm really curious about what this program does.
Okay.
It's just like in the vents tucked away. It's probably where they kept their really juicy stuff. If I had to guess. So yeah, anyone who wants to is welcome to come and help me loot my family's stuff.
Ish, is your family stuff in your room?
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's all I needed to know.
Now, Ish, you're not gonna try and steal any of Lysander's DNA and give it to the ship, are you?
No.
Because it seemed a lot like that was what you were gonna do before we were aware of the fact that you were gonna do it.
It's just like gonna look like dejectedly down, like, and kind of like a child who's gotten in trouble, like when her hand's in front of her, and just be like, okay, fine, I won't. And she'll like stand, like she's ready to go though. She wants to go.
Okay. So everyone who's going through Calvert Fox's stuff, give me investigation checks.
Okay. We have so many rerolls now. I think I tried to do this before and I didn't have any rerolls and I did poorly.
You have rolled poorly.
I rolled so poorly.
I
Okay.
did. I think it was like less than 5.
Oh, like that. Yeah. I'm going to use one of my rerolls.
Okay.
Oh no.
So bad. Can I use another one of my rerolls?
You've got a
You
plus
can use as many
D6 as
rerolls
well.
as you like.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use another reroll and then use a d6. If I no! How many more rerolls do I have left?
3.
Okay. Oh, why aren't I using more of these? Yeah. Oh my god!
I think we're finding out why.
I'll just use the d6. You know what? No, I'm gonna use another reroll. This is personal now. Oh, okay, roll 20
Hey,
again.
jackpot.
You know what? Yeah, it's true. It's true.
That
Okay,
is
d6.
jackpot. You did roll 7.
D6.
That should count
9.
for
Great.
something.
Okay. Anyway.
Can I
That was
reroll
fun.
mine?
Do you have a reroll to spend? If you want to spend your rerolls, you may most certainly spend
No,
your rerolls.
this is a
The-
bad decision.
The gods of Roll20 have spoken to me, and it's a bunch of 7s.
Johnny's learnt lessons about investigating when he was amidst the cults.
Yes.
But I don't talk about it very often.
I would help with investigating, but I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, you're welcome to come.
I mean, no one has told me that there's anything to investigate.
It was an open invitation. When I said anyone who wants to would have included you in the fiction.
Okay. Well, in that case, if you are coming to JunkR to say this, you are still walking in on him and respectful sexy lady. I don't know if you would say that still or just leave.
Yeah, it's fine. I've given up. It's fine. It's a work relationship.
Oh. just seeing you walk in and turn around, I guess. Perhaps we should go help them investigate. What do you say, respectful, sexy lady?
Sure, if that is what you'd like to do, I will do as well.
Good.
All right. What are we looking for?
We're looking for anything that would have been personal to my uncle. I think we found a hidden cache inside the ship that I want to be opened without giving the ship my DNA, and I look pointedly at Ish.
Ish is gonna lean over and whisper, but DNA's fine. She doesn't mean that.
Hey!
Is that in just 2 rerolls, Speedy?
Yeah. The +5 modifier. All it took to give me a buff of 10 was
You
2
guys
rerolls.
are like rolling 2, like
Oh.
Alright, let me just update the scene and decimate the rerolls around the screen.
These rerolls are going my pockets. This is fine.
All right. So,
Okay, so sorry to
JunkR.
Eric Vulgaris.
I know we need. I think you need to write a formal letter to Eric Vulgaris demanding better roles.
Dear Eric, why?
We had him on Mouse Guard last season. He responded. We got 6 nat 1s in a row, and his response was, "Because there is no God."
Yeah.
All right then. So, the 22 in the side table next to the bed, JunkR, you find a hidden secret compartment.
I found a mechanical extra compartment in this container.
It is locked, but it has a keycard slot.
There seems to be a keycard slot here. I cannot open it.
Oh, don't mind me. And Ish is gonna like slide through and casually pull out her red key card
Okay.
and put it in.
Slide it
And
in.
pull it out.
You slide the key card in, and the lights in the room dim.
The lights go red. There's mood music playing.
What
Lights
program have you
go
started?
red, and
This is
And
probably fine.
music pops on. And the whole like side table actually spins around, and on the other side you see that there is a set of fuzzy handcuffs. There is what appears to be a photo album
Ah,
and a blindfold.
oh, well, this seems like. Wait a minute. The gentleman, what's his name? What's the gentleman's name?
The gentleman?
Yeah, does anyone know the gentleman's name?
There's also
Did-
length of silk rope.
Yeah, of course. there is.
Did I get his name all those years ago? I forget.
You did not.
Ooh,
He was
that's
known as
fine.
the gentleman even then.
Ooh. Gee, a gentleman without any vowels. Still more than 5 letters.
Still more.
What about
Linda,
if
can I
it's...
make a request?
Yes.
While searching through the captain's quarters, can respectable sexy lady have picked up my diary?
Roll me a sleight of hand or a D100.
Ooh, okay. Well, my rolls today
I
have
love the
been
Call
going
of
very poorly.
Cthulhu luck system, so low is good on a D100 if you're going for that.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the sleight of hand. 18.
Okay. 18, yeah. It can have come across her way.
Oh yeah.
The question is it opened or is it closed?
It's probably open. As an air genasi, closing things is not.
Yeah, you'd have to have
not
like
natural or
ones with the
comfortable.
locks.
Captain, your flies down. Like all the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Rings make my fingers feel trapped.
It's true. You still have to go with the tattoos. But what entry is it open to, Captain Lysander?
Good question. There's probably just a really poorly, crudely drawn stick figure drawing of us holding hands at the pub the night before.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a drawing of you like killing JunkR. Like
No.
One of the drawings you
Pages,
drew, like.
right? Those are-
That's a few pages
It was
back.
about to be, but then I remembered that we were actually like arm in arm last session, so I think that would be the most recent entry, and then just like a little heart, but then there's like, but the work relationship won't allow it. That heart's underlined.
All right. So that happened to be open. You don't know if she's seen it or not, but it just happened to be open for
It
that.
just happened to be.
And hey, we
Alright.
hit 10 retweets, everyone. We get a minor magical
Heyo.
item.
Woo! I'm gonna roll 1d4. 1 is Johnny, 2 is Ish, 3 is JunkR, and 4 is Lysander. Lysander!
Heyo.
Roll me a 1d100.
As we loot my uncle's stuff, I find a thing.
it's fuzzy handcuffs. They're yours now.
Oh, good.
There you
I'll pocket these for later.
If you wanted, I mean, the fuzzy handcuffs were already loot, so.
It's
That's up to you. Do whatever you want with that information.
Don't know how I feel about this. Genuinely
Alright, so
don't.
give me-
I've got
I
no idea.
got an 81.
An 81. Let's see what that is.
Oh, that's the fuzzy handcuff number. I remember.
Oh, well, good old Speedy with your eidetic memory for fuzzy handcuffs.
So this is too perfect. While you're kind of looking around, still like, and you notice an additional panel popped open. When the thing popped open, and inside of here is a belt. And you think that when if you're wearing this belt, you take a long rest, you gain an additional hit die as temp HP.
Ooh. Nice.
The leather belt with studs.
Of course it is. Oh,
Like a belt to wear, or?
Uncle Kinkster. I'm gonna wear this belt and try not to think what he was doing while he was wearing it.
Okay. So that's what you guys find on the back side of the night table, unlocked with the red card.
Cool. So, no, BDSM is only 4 letters.
What about symbols?
Is-
Exclamation point?
Or an ampersand?
Hmm.
Mhm, mhm.
BDSM. No. Maybe it's the safe word. Maybe that's the. Maybe that's the password.
Or maybe it's more obvious, like kinky or kinks or something.
Oh, maybe. Oh, wow. Well, I feel weird now.
Why does so many letters have why do so many letters have 5 words? That's not right.
Got a number of words that I'd rather not say right now. Just staring around this
Yep.
room. Mm,
It looks like your bedroom anymore.
it's the red room. Also, neither are.
Emmett, Lysander, don't you sleep in this room?
I sleep on the other side of the bed where it's not all sexed up from my uncle.
Because you can tell.
We killed Sassy.
Maybe ropes,
Oh, there's so many cuffs.
cuffs, ropes,
Wait,
binds.
what do comfortable handcuffs have to do with sex stuff?
Oh. Well, there is many uses for comfortable handcuffs.
Fox just
No?
goes beet red and leaves the room.
You're like, this is my room. I'm like,
Please, no one else leave the room.
You know, you two have really got to stop that, you know. It's
Stop what?
nothing. I got told off last time I said anything. Chain.
I will explain later.
Could be barking up the wrong tree. Could be a nautical term. Knots.
Nuts.
Sails.
I've got no idea. I'm sorry, I'm just resistant to give this thing my DNA. It sounds like a really bad idea to me to give a living ship the DNA.
Ish this whole time is very distracted by do air genasi wear socks?
Only the fuzzy kind. Like very soft, comfy socks.
Ish has spotted one of your fuzzy socks. And it is taking all of her self-control not to grab it and put it in her pocket right now. So she's just standing there staring at a sock while everybody else is worried about the password.
So, you guys found interesting belts, silk ropes, fuzzy handcuffs, a photo album, and
Oh, what is in the photo album? Sorry, we were very distracted by all the.
I know.
Next stuff.
I think everyone skipped over the fact that there was a photo album in there.
That might have a name in it or something.
Yeah, right. That was my first thought, and then the horror show started happening. I was like, oh yeah, photo album. Oh, hey, belt.
So, you open up the photo album, and inside the front cover, it says, "Personal property of Captain Calvert Fox."
Reminds me of Captain Fox's diary.
And then you flip over the next page, and it's a picture of Calvert Fox. He is a gnome with wispy white hair, and he's actually dressed quite nicely in a suit and bow tie with suspenders. And first is just a picture of him. Flip to the next page. It's a picture of him and who you recognize as the gentleman, JunkR.
This is the gentleman. What are they doing in a picture together?
They're just sitting next to each other. They're having like a drink and cigars. And then you flip over the next page and you see him, not the gentleman, Calvert, and a halfling in a photo together. They're also they have a drink, and it looks like grade A drugs. There's a lot of them on the table. And then you flip over another picture and you see it's him and the guy who was raising Manders. They've got like their arms around each other and they're like giving a big thumbs up, and he's dressed in like a straw hat and like overalls and like big galoshes in this one. You flip over the next picture and you see he is at the Lagoon. Looks like he's dancing up, like he has the center of like the dance floor and he's like dancing. A lot of these pictures are holographic because it's space in the future, so you gotta like move it back and forth, and they're toasting, hey, or doing drugs, or
they're holographic like the future, but you move them back and forth like them old cards.
Yeah. It's like my makeup kit. It's real cool and it moves. It's interactive. Shut up. It's futuristic for D&D. Anyways, you flip through a couple more pages, and it doesn't look like there's anything raunchy in this album, but it appears to be a bunch of pictures of him doing completely legitimate business and meeting up with some people you recognize. There's also a picture of him running away from Fig Fern Gully. It looks like it was like security cam footage, and he looks pretty terrified, and he's got like 3 arrows sticking out of his back.
Good times.
The next picture shows them getting breakfast the next morning, so they must have made up or something. And then you keep flipping through, and it's just more pictures of places and activities and things. Nothing more than illicit, though.
No names on anything. I
No
suppose.
names on anything.
Well, it seems like your uncle and this gentleman were associates of some kind. Perhaps friends.
Great. Can I take is it like a paper photo album or is it a digital?
It actually is like paper. That's what
Interesting.
strikes you as a bit odd about it.
That is odd. Can I
Holographic.
take out the photos and look at the back of them?
Yeah. So on the back of these photos are dates, but no names.
Star dates probably don't have 5 digits.
No, it's a bunch of digits.
Yeah. Well, nothing there either.
Well, you mentioned that these devices in here were likely used for sexual intercourse. Perhaps there is some lingering DNA.
It's just slowly gonna hand the swab over, like very disgusted, to whoever will take it.
I will take it.
Well, I mean,
Okay, I was gonna say if no one jumps up, respectable sex lady's gonna be like, all right, whatever.
And Ish will back away from the
I
items
feel,
that.
I feel like my reasoning for not wanting to do it is pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's
It's
fine.
I mean,
Don't want to touch your uncle's spum.
Yeah, I don't want to touch my uncle's spum.
if you think about it, though, if he had the ship all to himself,
Yeah,
Stop it. You just stop it right now, Johnny.
sorry, Lysander.
All the cringes.
Has anyone else thought the floor's sticky?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna get the ship cleaned. Like, you know how ovens have a cleaning function at 500 degrees?
just burn everything inside.
Burn everything inside
Notice
after.
that the ship's self-cleaning function is permanently disabled. You think Cynthia might be responsible for that, though?
Oh, Cynthia, why?
Ish is gonna start reminiscing on all the times she's crawled on this floor and all of the things.
All right, well, I'm going to swab the inside of these fuzzy handcuffs, I guess.
Okay. So, you're gonna swab the inside of these fuzzy handcuffs. You swab them real good. Get right into those fuzzy fibers. You think you swabbed them.
All right. Now we just have to hope that your uncle was the submissive one in this relationship and that he sweats.
You're you just see Ish with her ears plugged, just whispering, pizza, pizza, pizza.
I'm just gonna walk over to Ish, take her fingers out of her ears, put them into my ears, and then I'll put my fingers into her ears.
And now she's gazing into Captain's eyes. Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza.
Don't know what's wrong with them. I mean, it's not scary, really, is it? It's educational, yeah? At least it could be, if you're of your mind.
It's very educational. I do not know why so much cringing going on.
Yes. I have never understood why humanoids are often so reluctant to talk about basic humanoid needs.
Thank you.
Pizza, pizza, pizza.
Let's go down to this computer. Ish, could you show the way? Ish, could you show the way?
I don't know if JunkR could fit in there.
I don't know if I could either.
JunkR can't, because he can't squeeze.
All right, well, someone else will have to carry this.
Ish will grab it with like her and hold it as far away as possible. Man, which direction did we come out? We didn't come out the direction my dress was, did we? Are we gonna have to go around? Okay. Okay. I will begin to lead the way back towards the entrance,
With the
holding
swab.
Cupid at a distance. Is there where's do I have any more spupperware from, no, I can't risk contamination. Okay. Forget that. She's gonna go back to the air vent.
Okay. So, Krablick in the air vent. Who's joining you in the air vent?
I would request captain.
Yeah, I'll join in the air event.
For sure.
Does Johnny jump in the air vent?
I might sit by the entrance actually with JunkR.
Respectable sexy lady won't fit either, so she's there too. Goliaths don't fit in air vents very well.
It's okay. I can fit in a number of tight spaces. I'll take care of this.
Alright, so you two crawl through the air vents. And you put the swab into the DNA receptacle.
Mhm.
Alright. You see it closes in, and then it whirs around a lot. We're not in the bedroom anymore. But yeah, so you guys, the computer blinks a couple times, and Splippy, there we go, whatever, says, welcome back! You are permitted guest access.
Guest?
Oh, this might be the gentleman's DNA then.
It's
Okay.
just gonna turn around and look at Captain.
Guest will probably work for now.
And you see, and the screen opens up. You see that there are several files and programs installed onto this machine.
Okay. Spiffy, what is this program?
This program is redacted. And top secret.
Okay. I guess let's just start going through these files.
All right. You click on one, and one of the files, and it has a list of moons. One of which, Malcor 4, you've been to, and you did illegal space mining there. Another file you try to open, and it says password locked, and it's got 5 letters.
And she's gonna whisper, "Can we use your DNA now?"
All right. Fine, let's use my DNA.
It's just gonna get really excited.
Okay.
I'm just gonna open up my mouth.
Are you wanting Ish to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Ish is gonna get a little carried away and do it on the cheek, and then she starts going around and making sure there's nothing in your teeth.
Well, it's very thorough. It's like going to the doctor's.
And then she'll pull it out. Wait, do we have to get the password wrong to get the thing?
No, you can log back out.
Wait, no. Can we use DNA to get into the file that has the password?
It seems that you're on the guest server, which is different than the main server.
Oh. Captain, can we log out?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
log out.
Ish will hit whatever needs to be hit to log out.
All right, boop, log out, and then you put the captain's DNA swab in
Very delicately. It's
very
surprised.
delicately. I like how you enthusiastically swab it very gently. All
Like
right,
a
so
science experiment.
put it in, and it whirs, and Splippy pops up and says, "Do you need help setting up your new login information relative of Calvert Fox?"
Yes.
Okay. Please enter your login name here.
I'm gonna put LS Fox for
Wait
my
a minute.
login.
Lysander, remember, whatever you put, it'll probably be there for a long time. So if you want to put a joke name in or something, this is your only chance.
Oh, all right. It's gonna say the real foe instead. Foe being spelled F-O-S.
Okay.
Good pup.
Excellent. Logging in now. And he like has a little planet dance as like the little circle goes and it loads. And then it
Ish is
stops.
gonna mimic.
Uh-huh. And then you see a new screen open up as you haven't selected a background or anything. The background of the guest login screen was black and white checkered like a chessboard. This one is just blank. It's like slate gray. And it has you can see the other login informations here. There are features that you are now an admin. Your uncle's login, which you assume is uncle's login, the 5-letter password, is an admin, and there are 3 guest accounts. One of which appears to have been unlocked due to the DNA swab.
Okay. Spippy, what is this program?
This is the completely legitimate business program.
In an air vent.
Very legit.
That takes 5 minutes to get to.
This is the secret, completely legitimate program.
Okay, all right. I get it. Yep. It's probably fine. Okay. Let's peruse the files. See what we
All
can
right.
find.
So you can peruse some files. It appears that you can access 2 of the guest accounts. One of them is still locked, but it appears that one of the guest accounts wasn't really password protected, and it is filled with just images and pictures. There's a full-on conspiracy board of just different species of animals and plants and minerals, and there is a pollution reduction program Excel sheet on there, Spexcel sheet, along with some other information. There's also plans on how to make an eco-friendly bomb on there.
Oh, interesting. So they probably did make friends. Him and Fig Fern Gully. Okay. Well, this is very useful. Thank you, Ish, for discovering this.
What can I say? I do what I can. And she at this point is laying on her back in the air vent, like counting the squares on the ceiling. So, Captain, find anything interesting?
Yeah, this is just all of his work. This is a really good place to jump off on as we continue doing completely legitimate business. Although it's going to be a shame to have to tell the gentleman he's dead. Does this have the gentleman's real name on it?
So you look through some of your with admin access, you can actually get kind of into your uncle's account. There's certain files and folders that are password coded, and it says, if related to me, you probably don't want to open this. And then there are other files and folders that you can open that have just some of those. One of them has ship schematics. One of them has it looks like it has mention of Cynthia in it. There appears to be just a bunch of logs of jobs done and detailed reports on what happened on each of these stops. Because you've seen some of his logs that were downstairs, and these are similar to, but a lot more honest and blunt log accounts about what the jobs he's done and what's happened.
Okay.
Seems like your uncle was a very busy man.
Sometimes busy in the way I don't know how.
Ish has a question. If Cynthia can speak to me in my mind, can I mind summon Cynthia?
You may most certainly try.
She's gonna like mind yell, Cynthia!
You don't hear a response.
We can be friends now.
No response.
Oh.
That's actually the cutest.
That's adorable.
Oh, how short you are compared to her.
I'm very small, okay?
I have no money. You can imagine the kind of stress I'm under.
Very small and I have no money.
Is the captain relaying what she finds on this computer back to JunkR up top, or anyone else?
There is an
Or
intercom in here. It appears to be set to automatically be muted unless you push to talk. But you can hear everything that's going on all the other intercoms.
Well, Captain, do you care to say anything?
I more or less relay what I find back.
Okay.
We have logs of completely legitimate business.
Oh, interesting. Would you be able to forward the ship schematics to me?
I don't see why not.
I've been unable to find a manual for this ship that seems to include all of the compartments.
It's just gonna go all the compartments.
Captain, belay that.
Yeah, hold on. I think I'm having a lot of trouble finding schematics for the ship through here. It might be on a different channel or program. This is only logs. I lie.
It's just gonna roll over and like look at you with a huge smile.
Well, okay.
Captain.
Yeah?
Do you want to tell me where the secret hidey places are?
I don't actually know. I'm still looking for them.
Oh. Okay, well let me know when you find them.
Okay.
Ish would like to look over Captain's shoulder, if at all possible. Like in an obnoxious, trying not to be annoying way.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Definitely. And this ship appears to be on its own power circuit and web circuit, so it's completely disconnected from the rest of the ship. Which strikes you as completely legitimate. Alright. So, that is what you discover. What are the three, or two of you guys doing downstairs? Just waiting for information to be relayed. Like,
Oh,
Johnny and JunkR?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm standing right next to JunkR when I say, Captain, belay that. So, freshly buffed, I see.
Yes. Nice and shiny to look formal for the lounge. Lagoon.
Good. Very good. Very nice. Nice effort. You've done well.
Yes. Well, respectable, sexy lady did assist with the buffing. She's been very nice to me over the past few days.
I wish you well.
Speaking of buffing, I believe I am assisted what I can, and I'm now going to go work out. And she leaves to go to the hangar to to go lift weights. She's gonna go lift.
So, JunkR, you know how humans don't like to talk about the how did you put it? The basic things they need to survive.
I didn't say survive, but yes.
Whatever it was you said, I've got a robot brain. Why don't we go and have a talk? Alright? And we are definitely not talking about anyone on the ship. We're just going to talk about the birds and the bees and actions and how they can lead to certain things.
What do birds and bees have to do with sexual intercourse?
It's all about putting baguettes into wheelie bins, JunkR. It's all about putting baguettes into wheelie bins. Come on, I'll show you.
Do you have baguettes on the ship? I have not been aware. I will follow you.
And can I attempt to, like, with JunkR's new wisdom, make JunkR more wise about the situation? I'm not sure how to roleplay this scene, but...
Like, so Johnny, or not Johnny, you're like, JunkR, when two people like each other, or
Yeah.
one person likes another person.
Look, if I was to say to someone else that you buffed me, there would be an image conjured in their brain.
Perhaps this is why respectable, sexy lady has had her heart rate increasing around me. I was assuming she was just excited to be around me because of friendship. Although I was wondering why that didn't happen with the rest of you, when it seems that she is friends with all of us.
Look, I think there's an easier way. I clearly struggle with talking about this. I come up with all sorts of euphemisms instead of coming out right and saying it. So why don't we go and do a little bit of spoogle and chill? And we can search certain keywords in certain websites, and you'll get all the information you need.
I imagine like the scene from Ghost, you know, that ceramics scene, but JunkR is like working a vibrate function on some raw clay and then just destroying it. Johnny just stares on in the background in horror and like, no, turn it down, turn it down.
Always on mute. Always.
Alright, so you space Google and chill. Imagine Johnny gets a hefty drink for himself and a greasy nipple for JunkR. And that's how they spent the time while Ish and Lysander are in the air vents typing away at a computer.
This music just makes it, okay?
I think I understand better now. Johnny, what should I do?
About what, JunkR?
Well, it seems very obvious now that potentially respectable sexy lady is interested in me in a romantic and or sexual fashion.
Well, JunkR, are you interested in respectable sexy lady in a romantic and or sexual manner?
I don't know. I have not experienced those feelings in the past. I don't think I am capable of sexual release, as it were. But I do think she is very nice, and she has been very kind to me.
This is a difficult one, JunkR. Explaining the concept of love and how it works is probably a bit beyond me. Honestly, I don't think I've ever experienced it. Most people probably don't.
Well, I don't know if I am capable of experiencing love. It's one of those questions that all Vect seem to hold. I have never met a Vect who has found a partner in life.
Alright, let's go with something you do feel quite a lot. JunkR, how do you feel when we do something criminal?
Something criminal?
Like, if we did something illegal, completely by accident, of course, how would it make you feel?
Well, I do generally believe in abiding by laws as a way of maintaining order. It is simplest to operate when following a specific protocol. However, even within those protocols, there are exceptions. And there are specific retaliations for those protocols. Laws are simply statements of if this, then that. The then is arrest. But arrest only comes if you get caught.
Right.
When I first became conscious many years ago, my existence was considered criminal. All Vect were hunted and attempted to be shut down or contained until they could understand why our new consciousness had sprung or what our intentions were. It was only because of friends that I was able to escape and survive and continue on. I do not think that laws are a definite protocol for all to follow.
Right, and you use judgment, I guess, to navigate that based on how you feel at the time.
Yes.
Well, then, if you can feel that, I don't see why you're not capable of feeling love too. It's got deeper than I thought.
I had not considered it in that way. Perhaps. However, I have not considered looking at respectable sexy lady through this lens yet, so I cannot say for sure.
All right.
And it seems like she is perhaps just interested in a purely sexual relationship, which, while I would be more than capable of pleasuring her in ways that no human could,
a gnome could do it.
I do not know if that is what would be the correct thing to do in this scenario, both for myself while trying to understand my own feelings, and for the captain, who seems to be interested in her as well. If I am understanding the situation correctly.
Well, did you pick that up? Because I wasn't going to mention the captain. I got nothing. You don't need to worry about that.
Well, when you talked about increased heart rates and excitement, I noticed that the captain was experiencing those exact same symptoms whenever she entered a room with the two of us and then left.
Oh, yeah. All that logic. I forgot about that. Well, yeah.
It seems likely that that is the case.
But now, here's another thing, JunkR, right? This conversation is strictly between me and you, right? Another thing we might need to work on is your ability to sometimes withhold information from certain individuals. Especially official people. Especially the Mafia. And sometimes friends. Like, it'd probably be good if Captain Fox didn't know we had this little chat.
I'm still in the secret control room.
And definitely don't tell anything about...
Oh,
Never!
yeah.
Never
I'm
tell...
being told by the the divine mistress that I can eavesdrop into any room I want from here. which adds an entirely new relationship to the weird sex room.
Ooh.
Right? You invite people in there and then you just go watch.
That's what the halfling is for.
Very important before we do anything else, JunkR. Never tell anyone about the things we spoogled today. Ever.
All right.
Under
Would you
any
like me to
circumstances.
delete the history.
Yes. Control Shift N
All right.
always.
I will clear all Spoogle history.
Spoogle history cleared. And if the captain did Captain indeed drop Eves from secret control room?
I think I dropped Eves about halfway through their conversation, probably because I discovered the function where I was able to look in and listen to the different rooms, and then I found the captain's quarters, and then I freaked out, and then I just switched it to a couple channels, and then landed on the other room that they were in.
Johnny's room.
I imagine you tuning in at the exact moment that JunkR says, although I would be capable of pleasuring her better than any human would be capable of.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. And Captain's just like, a gnome could, a warlock could.
Is Ish able to hear all of this too?
It's just with
Probably.
the captain.
Yeah.
Ish is probably trying to tune it out, but hearing way more than like Ish would like to hear. Just very wide-eyed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you tapped past JB going, James Benedict, JB, Jim Bob. He's like looking through the results he's gotten back from his survey. He's trying to think of a name. He's got like the papers all arrayed around him, and then you flip to that, and the captain dropped Eves. And
Yep.
so, and then you keep flipping some more, and like certain rooms have cameras. Most of all the quarters do not have cameras, but they all still have the intercom. However, the main areas, the common areas, all have cameras. The common room, the pilot's area, the cockpit, the cargo bay, etc. All the common rooms. And you keep tapping through the video feed as well as audio feed. You see respectable, sexy lady lifting weights. And you guys can spend as much time in the secret control room as you'd like, but eventually it does get, you guys all get kind of pretty hungry, so assume it's about dinner time.
Okay.
You could go to the Lagoon if you'd like, or you could.
I'm gonna set Ish up with a guest account.
Okay.
She can do anything she wants with,
Nice.
and give her some secret permissions that she can figure out.
Okay.
Oh man. Okay, so well, first of all, I think I'm
Like,
more
she
shocked
can't
than
do-
Ish.
She can't do like most anything without the admin, but there'll still be things that she can discover that
Mhm.
she can do, which
Yeah.
she seems to be into discovering
Ish
things. So
Is gonna look at Captain like she's never just seen someone so wonderful before, and Ish is gonna hug Captain and just not let go.
Okay, all right, okay, all right, yeah, bye.
Co-pilot reporting for duty. And she's gonna like crawl out of the air vent. She's grabbing her dress on the way out too.
Okay, perfect.
You just hear as it rustles through the vent.
So everybody hears, like it was quiet for a while, maybe occasional just, but now you hear as Ish and Lysander leave the air vents and emerge back into the common space of the ship.
Oh. Well, that was fun. Fun stuff. Captain's gonna go to the weight room by that I mean cargo bay.
Yeah, it's the cargo bay.
Yeah. And just listen next to the door for a second and then press it open and walk in.
She's doing that thing you do when you lay on the bed. I don't know exercises. She's laying on this bench. Bench presses! I know some exercises. She's doing bench presses. She benches a lot.
How much are you lifting? I mean, how much are you lifting?
Oh, currently I am lifting 800 pounds.
800, that's a lot.
Ugh.
That's a lot. I can do 400, but not a whole lot more than that.
I'm going for lightweight, high rep.
Lightweight.
I'm trying to lean out a bit. Just doing a bunch of reps.
Nice. I'll spot her for a while.
Mm-hmm. She does like 80 of them.
This is the slim down reps is 80. Oh gosh. She's so intense.
Yes. Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Ugh. You cannot neglect leg day, and so then she goes into weighted squats, or she's got the weights behind her neck, and she just does those too. So you come to work out too?
I'm not much of a person who works out. I can lift. I lift sometimes. Mostly people though, myself, other people.
Practical exercise. Body weight exercise is good exercise.
Yeah. So this feels really awkward because we have sort of a work relationship because I hired you.
You did
and
hire me.
And I understand that you're afraid that I don't like you or that you won't get your job back.
She looks towards like the door that leads to the bar. Like her eyes just kind of shift towards the only person she mentioned that to.
Yeah. And honestly, if you have any fears like that, it's okay just to tell me directly, because in fact the opposite is true. I find you very useful and good for this ship.
Ah, good. I do enjoy working here.
It's just that I find you intimidating on an emotional level, and it makes me insecure that I will be able to perform the duties of a boss because I am attracted to you.
I see. She'll take the weight set off. Well, I can honestly say I had no idea, as every time I generally saw you, you would turn around and leave, which led me to believe you no like me.
I'm starting to see that now, yes. I can see where you might have gotten that impression, and I'm sorry for giving you that impression. I should have handled my feelings better.
Feelings can be a difficult thing to get handle on.
Yeah, it's true. That said, I don't want to compromise a relationship that's useful or lucrative for both of us. And I don't think it would be a good idea for us to start dating. But I don't want to fire you either. So, I'll leave it
She
up
looks
to you.
just very confused at this back and forth.
Yeah, no, so I'll leave it up to you. If ever you feel the need, like you want to stop working, and then maybe we can go on a date. Because I rather liked the other night.
I believe I need time to process the many things that you just came out of mouth.
Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, keep up the good work. Oh no, we lost Lynn.
I'm so sorry. I misclicked. I dropped my mouse and it was like bloop. I fricked up all the overlays. Probably it's my fault.
It's okay. It's all good.
It's just feel bad. 'cause I
Ish
know
is
how it
now the
feels.
respectable, sexy lady.
Yes, she is. I'm now Ish. Cool.
Oh, I'm now Lysander. Maybe I can help with your game.
Oh,
Oh.
I've got game. Just none I can name right now.
Also, what's
Who am I right now?
Wow.
Who am I? Oh, I'm the dungeon master. Yes, now I control the fates. Oh no, I'm back to normal now.
I appreciate your forwardness, though. She's as you kind of like are leaving. She's like, I appreciate forwardness. It's much easier to communicate if everyone just says how it is, how they feel.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway, thank you. Don't be late tomorrow. We have to rob somebody, I think. Or make a deal. Might be both.
We will see.
Yeah.
And she goes into crunches, sit-ups, weighted sit-ups. She's got like the medicine bottle. She's just. And does anybody else have anything they want to do for the evening? As it is about dinner time now. See the cogs in Speedy's mind turning.
Oh God, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do anything yet, but if we're all eating dinner together, I just want to see how Lysander and respectable sexy lady are talking and reacting to things.
All right. Well, dinner can most certainly be had together if everyone wishes. JB has made everyone pizza. He got the ingredients and he made pizza, so it's fresh, not frozen. It's not delivery. It's not DiGiorno.
It's not DiGiorno.
It's DiGiorno.
It's Spigiorno. He makes a pretty good pizza. A nice fluffy crust. Not too much sauce.
So many
Pizza
brownie
bait.
points right now.
He's like, so did everybody fill out the survey?
Oh yeah.
All right. What was everyone's final answers on the survey?
It's Johnny Booker for me.
I was going to write JB, but then I realized that just because is sort of like a joke, and I enjoy that.
I thought so too. All right. Johnny-ish?
Johnny's got a strange sort of good job feeling. You know, he feels like he's done the thing that needed to be done with like. I imagine. I mean, this is pure speculation because I've never had a kid, but I imagine it's how a parent would feel after building up and having the sex talk. You know, afterwards you're sort of like, well, thank God, and I did a good thing.
Johnny looks real proud of himself.
Yeah. Oh, we hit 4 followers as well, so that's another item. Whee!
Ooh, okay, I'll roll 1d3. All right, I believe that is JunkR. Roll me a d100. Swear if it's something crazy.
Oh, that's the handcuffed number.
Wouldn't
Okay.
be me. All right. Mm-mm-mm. All right, let's see. Let me scroll up. All right. Oh, okay. So, while eating dinner, JunkR, you find, I don't know, you find something while doing something in the engine room. You find a thing, and it is a looks like a bow tie. Maybe it got stuck on somebody's like boot heel as they left Captain's room after digging through all of former Captain's stuff. But there's a bow tie there, and it gives you +1 to deception checks.
I will put on the bow tie.
Okay.
I don't usually wear clothes, but I think this looks good on me.
Very dapper.
I found it while going through some of the previous captain's belongings. My sensors indicate that it might smell slightly funny.
Yeah,
At
it's like a
that,
chip
Ish
in
is
it.
gonna scoot a little bit.
I will wash it before we go out.
You're just in time. Quick, get behind your bench.
Who do that?
Thank you, Michael
Alright.
Wayne, who gives a sub to Sassy with Sander. Yay.
Oh, yay.
Sassy, you get a reroll to gift or keep.
All right.
Oh, yay.
What is Johnny's opinion on JB's new name?
Ambivalent?
Ambivalent.
What did you vote?
What did you vote?
Oh, Johnny voted just because.
Just because? Okay. What about Ish?
Ish is gonna walk over to the individual formerly known as JB and put her hand on his shoulder and just look at him and be like, listen, all these names are cool and all, but you'll always be JB to me. So there's that. And she's just gonna like kind of punch him. Not really punch him.
Because
Kinda like
he's a lot thinner. He's real lean. So just a little.
Yeah, when I've punched him a lot lately. This is more of like a be proud of who you are, man. Like,
Okay.
love yourself. She's gonna go and sit down and enjoy the pizza.
Okay. So he will go with just because, but still answer to JB. But if anyone asks him why it's called JB, just because. So, as pizza is consumed, you all, it's delicious. It's a little quiet at the table, but, you know, JB's real happy. He's excited to have like a name that's not jailbait now, but still goes by JB. So he's real excited about that. He's like refilling out his employee paperwork form, but with his new name.
You no
Because
longer need an adult to sign your permission slip either, nor do you need anyone else to forge one.
Yes, that's right. I almost forgot about that. Awesome. Here you go, Captain. My updated paperwork. He slides
Thanks.
it across the table.
Throw it over my shoulder. Good job.
He eats pizza.
Are you all right, Captain? You seem distracted.
No, I'm fine. Actually, JB, could you pick that up? I shouldn't have thrown it. It's important.
Okay. Kind of like brushes it off a little bit.
Thank you.
There's a little extra dust around the ship as if the air vents had just been swept through.
Gross.
Don't worry, the Spoomba is gonna sweep by and and vacuum it all up later.
The Swiffer.
The Swiffer.
I
The only
don't know, I'm-
Swiffer the hard to reach areas that the Spoomba can't get to. Corners.
Oh. Oh god. Yeah, I'm all right. Nothing wrong.
Captain,
Mm-hmm.
we might have a slight situation. Ish is going to gesture at her dress that is covered in dust that she has not fixed.
Oh gosh. JunkR, do you have a vacuum function or a dry clean function?
Do you have a suction function?
Yeah. Do you have a suction function? How strong is it?
I'm equipped to suck, yes.
Can you clean this? Are you able to, or should we take it to a spry cleaners?
I look over at Johnny and see the face that he's making, and then I correct myself. I do indeed have vacuum functionality.
There we go.
I can attempt to clean this garment.
Okay. Please do. We need it for tomorrow. And thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you, Captain, for everything that you do for us.
Including spy on you. What? Nothing.
Thank you, Captain, for trusting us inherently in everything that you do, and never once lying to us.
Go suck a dress.
Go suck a dress. My shorts. Anyways, so, JunkR, you're able to clean the dress with enough time. You have to turn like very low because you don't want to pull off any of the sequins because they're very beautiful holographic sequins. But you're able to clean it and get it all fluffed up and ready. It is. Are you guys going out this evening, or are you staying back at the ship, waiting for tomorrow at the gala?
We could check out the family and see what they're like.
Ish is always down for another escapade on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Your back's feeling a lot better today.
Whew! Crawling through all those air vents. Works every time.
I think with my warlock level up, I traded out beast speech for mask of many faces. So
Nice.
I'm gonna make myself look like a halfling,
Excellent.
which I'm sure will work, and nothing bad will happen.
No, nothing bad will happen at
One of the
all.
few things I can turn into without it looking weird, because I'm so small. Yes, I am a regular human. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, I am definitely a half-orc.
Definitely. I am a child half-orc.
It's true. Just children or halflings. It's pretty good. Good life.
All right. So, anyone else going with the captain-ish? Or is it just ladies' night out?
Where did they decide to go?
The Lagoon to check out the family meeting.
There's no way Johnny's going to say no to a night out drinking.
I'm interested in the festivities that occur at this lagoon.
You know that
This is where the gentleman resides?
Not resides, but where we're meeting him tomorrow. Tonight we know that there's a meeting between the family, which are a mafia halfling group.
Okay. Yes. Let's go ahead and meet them. Perhaps they can tell us more about your uncle.
Maybe. We're actually trying to sell off some of the things we mined to them.
That as well.
Yeah. But I seem to know them, so that might work.
You guys strut your stuff up to the Lagoon. They start to ask for the name on the list, but then as soon as they see Lysander as a halfling, they open the doors and let you guys through. As it is the family night, and you don't want to hold up one of the family, or anyone who might be one of the family, just in case.
Nice.
So they let you guys in to the Lagoon.
It's a bloody good get up, Lysander. I didn't have to do any of the "do you know who I am" act.
They didn't even know who I was. Halfling life is pretty good.
You didn't even have to give a fake name.
Right? I didn't even have to give a real name either, which don't know any of those. So
The average height of the crowd is much shorter than it was the previous night. It was much more diverse. However, there are still a lot of taller people, but it is insignificant compared to the amount of halflings that are present this evening. It seems that they have taken over the place to a certain extent. Breaking down the dance floor, there's a lot of them in the cigar lounge, the smoking lounge, and of course, plenty at the bar.
nice.
Everyone comes up to about my knee.
Yeah, basically. And Black Roland and Respectable Sexy Lady came with you.
Nice.
They're in their fancy clothes again, too.
Nice. Oh, we're gonna have to get these things dry cleaned before tomorrow.
Good idea.
You keep saying those words like they mean something.
Dry cleaning.
Yeah. What is that?
It's
Oh,
a
wet
method-
cleaning.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of wet cleaning. It just uses heat and steam and more heat. I know you're from a far away place. I just didn't think it was that far.
Well, no, I just usually, make myself a little more moist than usual and just dampen it a little bit. Usually gets rid of anything that's got stuck to it.
You're really funny, Johnny. All right, shall we?
All right. Where do you guys go? Inside the lagoon. Of course, there's neon lights, the waterfall, the floating bar, all sorts of sights and sounds and smells. The smell's a little different than the night before. So it's almost as if there's incense going on. It's very spicy scent on the air.
It's nice.
And it's almost a little hazy. But they are smoking it up in the cigar lounge, so that probably has something to do with it. Just wafting through.
So much haze and smoke and smells. I'm gonna go to the bar and order something stout, like a.
You're a stout halfling then. Ha!
Yeah.
Alright. Funny. Not the first time I've had it tonight. Alright. She hands you a stout.
Thank you. What kind of stout is this anyway? Is this a milk stout? Is it like a coffee stout? What we got here?
It's a coffee stout.
Oh, great. I love. Is it like, I don't know, dark roast, medium roast? What we got here?
Oh, the family preferred roast.
Oh, I gotcha. You ever make milkshakes with these things? They're pretty good.
No, I've never tried.
Huh. All right. You have a good night, okay? I'm gonna tip them.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a gold piece on top of however much the thing is.
Lysander, do I have any money?
Well, technically speaking, no, you don't. You don't really have any money, but can probably loan you about 20 gold for the moment.
You look and sound really different.
Yeah, this is called a disguise. This is what you do when you don't want people to figure out who you are. You put on a funny accent that isn't yours. Like, it would be really weird if I just started talking like this. Like, nobody would know who I was, for example.
Simon, should we have all done that? Because I've come in all my best gear.
I mean, you came here yesterday, you used the same accent, you don't look any different. Why would you use a disguise like that? Unless your plan is to come in tomorrow looking like something else, it doesn't make sense.
I can try talking in a different accent.
You're really good at that. Keep doing it.
Excellent. Thank you, Captain.
Like respectable, sexy ladies' heads just like
I'm gonna hand Johnny Deep a small. It's probably not pouches. That's not spacey enough. I'm thinking like one of those. Like a clip, but like specifically those like cigarette holders that like are perfect. And it's just like it opens up and it's like a coin collection when you open it up. It like
the coins here are square. Or like
Oh, that's even better. So they'll fit really nicely into this booklet. I'll hand that to
made for
them.
slots. So.
Lovely, thank you.
Yeah, don't mention it. Actually, don't mention it. I'm gonna walk away with this stout, drinking it, and going, "Hey!"
All right. But I'm guessing Johnny gets drinks at the bar.
Johnny sets up, props up the bar.
Oh, it's you again. Another rum?
Yes, please. Can I go for the cheap stuff tonight? I've only got 20 gold.
Oh, all right then. Just gonna like close off the bottle. Paying for the bottle you wanted me to pour.
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm like that, I'd better get the bottle, hadn't I?
I just saw you drink last night. Figured I'd offer. She sets the bottle down and takes like 5 of the gold.
Thank you very much.
Don't mention it. How about you? Can I get you? Margarita girl?
Yes. Margarita me. And
All
she's
right,
gonna sit
then.
at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Extra sugar.
Of
She's
course.
gonna wink.
She'll just get like the extra sugars up the rim. And she places a margarita down in front of you and JB. Black Whirlwind goes off into the cigar lounge. Where's JunkR? What is JunkR doing?
JunkR will follow Ish.
Okay. What can I get for you?
I will have your strongest liquor, please.
All right then. You asked for it. And she reaches like under the bar and pours. She gets a shot glass and fills it halfway. Slides it across.
Thank you.
What does JunkR do with the shot
JunkR will drink it, or give the appearance of drinking it anyways.
Okay.
He has the ability, or they have the ability to consume food and drink as a breathing creature would, but he just doesn't get drunk off of it.
Okay.
So he will take the glass of incredibly strong alcohol and just pour it down his throat, and like a tiny flame comes out, and then he puts it back down.
Ish is watching all of this while slurping the last of her margarita.
Say, bartender, why did people not like the bar lounge in the black of space?
I don't know, because it wasn't the lagoon? Why?
Because it had no atmosphere.
Is that a joke?
Yes.
Oh! Are you gonna tip if I laugh?
I will tip whether or not you laugh, but I would
Oh.
appreciate the laugh.
Great joke, you're a funny guy. Can I get you another drink?
Oh, JunkR did not.
Affirmative.
Oh no.
I know. Someone had to be mean, I'm sorry. So, Lysander, you're kind of working the floor. Hey, how's it going? So you kind of work the floor, and you see that there is, well, not in the cigar lounge, there is some low couches kind of near the backside of the waterfall. It's kind of like a little lazy river that drifts by, with like drinks that get served at the bar. They put them on a little floaty thing, and they float down the river to you. And you just kind of pick them up. You recognize one of the halflings here.
Is it from the photo albums?
You do. It is one of the photo albums. He appears to be there, and with his son, they look related. Son, nephew, cousin, something. Younger version of himself next to him. And the younger one sees you and goes, "Well, hello there. What's a pretty little thing like yourself doing here?"
Oh, I'm just taking in the sights and seeing the seeds. What's you doing here?
"Oh, just business, family business mostly. Can I get you a drink?"
I have one, and then I'm just gonna.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, sure. I'm done with this one.
All right. What's your poison?
I'm drinking stout right now. You could probably switch to hard liquor. Or whatever you're drinking, I'll have one of those.
All right. He's drinking what looks to be, it's on whatever it is, it's on the rocks, and it's like a very dark blue.
Yeah, I'll take one of those.
All right. Woman after my own heart. And before he just kind of taps a button on something, and before long one comes floating down and he hands it to you. He goes, "Now before I ask any personal business, we're not related, right? No, there's a whole lot of halflings here, so I just figured I should.
Yeah, I'm from the give me a second to come up with a name. I'm from the Wildstar family.
Oh, okay. Been a while since I've seen a Wildstar. The name's Niece. Jimmy Niece.
Jimmy. Oh, I know you. Well, I know your dad. I met your dad.
Oh, really? So
It was a
you've
while ago.
done some business with the family before then?
Yeah, I have.
All right, well, he kind of offers you his arm.
I'll
Shall
take
we
it.
go to someplace a little less droll? And he's kind of looking around at the older halflings sitting around at the lounge with their drinks. And one of them has a monocle.
Sure, why not?
All right.
I've got all night. What are we doing here for? Let's go.
All right. So, you taste the drink at all that he ordered for you?
Yeah, I do.
It tastes like a strong scotch, but very smooth.
Nice.
So, it's whatever it is, it's expensive. Like you can taste. This isn't the cheap stuff. And he goes, so, and he pulls out from his pocket. It appears to be like a cigarette of some type. So, you smoke?
No, not often.
Not you mind?
No, not at all.
And as he takes a big hit off of that, you can smell that spicy scent, and you're like, "Oh, these aren't cigars; these are drugs.
These are drugs."
Grade A drugs." If you know the Halfling Mafia. And he's kind of just gives you he's like, "So you ever been to the Lagoon before?"
Hmm?
You ever been to the Lagoon before?
No, not really. This is my first time here.
Oh, well, allow me to give you the grand tour.
Sure.
And he goes on, and he leads you around basically the entire establishment. He goes, "Now, I can show you. You seem like a respectable lady. I'm pretty sure I can show you some of the behind-the-scenes stuff, right?"
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. But I might have to ask one of my and I'm just gonna look over at Johnny knocking back the whole bottle, and then I move from them to JunkR, who's like burping fire. What's Ish doing?
Margaritas.
Margaritas. You know what? It's fine. Let's go.
JunkR is definitely keeping an eye on the captain, though he might not follow immediately, but he's, especially if she was being escorted around the whole place.
Yeah.
Spot her and
Got like
taking
this other halfling who's sitting way too close, constantly. He's been guiding her around, and give me a history check, Lysander, just to see what your criminal history and knowledge is.
Sure. Oh, good. Solid 0. I got 8.
All right, this wasn't a hard DC, so you just
Ooh.
made the DC. As you realize that the Jimmy Knees is the son of the leader of the Halfling Mafia.
Oh, good.
He has quite the reputation as a very reputable drug dealer and a bit of a womanizer.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. It's fine.
You couldn't tell.
Yeah, I can tell.
That he is a very powerful halfling.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep channeling Marissa Tomei here.
And so he opens a door. He pulls out like a key card, and he slides it and opens up an employees only door. Behind the scenes, Toots.
Sure, I'd love to check it out. Let's go.
All right, and he offers you his arm.
I'll take it.
All right, and you guys walk behind the employees only area, and the door slides shut behind you. At this point, I'm gonna see how JunkR Respectable Sexy Lady, JB, and Black Whirlwind are doing. Let's see. Yeah, Respectable Sexy Lady's fine. Oh, JB's doing pretty good. Watch Black Whirlwind bite it again. Oh, Black Whirlwind's doing much better tonight. He is knocking back drinks. But he's also smoking something he seems to have procured off of one of the halflings in the area. It seems to be making him much more relaxed than he normally is, and maybe that's helped his constitution out with his drinking. So he was very much a lightweight during their drinking contest earlier. As in, he rolled a nat one and it was real bad. But he is knocking him back with Johnny, basically keeping pace. Bottle and a big old cigar. What are JunkR and Ish doing? As Johnny has stepped away. JunkR's been keeping an eye on the captain. You see she's gone back behind an employees only door. How about Ish?
JunkR, when you're keeping an eye on Captain, are you like turned around or are you still facing the bar?
I would have like my head on a swivel, which is like quite literally how my head works. It's on a swivel.
Wait, so do I notice that? Is that like are you
you notice him like looking around for sure.
Okay. I imagine that Ish is pretty caught up in her margarita and is trying to convince the JunkR that is not paying attention to go on the dance floor. Because why else are we at the Lagoon if not to dance?
It's very true. JB will dance with you. He's feeling pretty good after his margaritas.
Well, Ish will grab JB's arm,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if I can grab JunkR, like, arm in arm.
You can certainly grab him.
I'm gonna try. And I'm just gonna start walking, but I don't think I'm strong enough to move JunkR.
Give me an athletics check if you're really trying to move him.
Cool. Here we go. Oh, don't click on anything. That was wrong. Okay.
You're able to just, his legs aren't even moving. You're just like sliding him across the floor.
All the way to the dance floor.
Oh, Ish, where are you taking me?
The dance floor. Where else would I be taking you?
Okay. I am not sure of my ability to dance. But
I'm sure you're quite the party, Robo. Like, come on, let's go.
as she's dragging me, I'm going on to Spoogle and I'm going to try and download some Vec dance routines.
Okay. Give me a technology or an information search. I don't remember the exact name. You know what
technology or data?
Give me a data check. Oh yeah, you're able to download some what is referred to as a sick or sweet dance routine.
Nice.
Excellent.
All right. You know what? You are right, Ish. I think I should be able to dance successfully.
Let's go! She yells as she's got JV in one arm and JunkR in the other.
All right.
I guess I left my hammer at the bar because there ain't no way I'm carrying it now.
Okay.
Gotta go back.
Respectable sexy lady will pick up your hammer and follow you.
The less respectable sexy lady. I'm gonna drag everybody to the middle of the dance floor this time.
Okay.
The side of the dance floor.
No.
Stuff that we did last time. And let's just dance.
All right.
Oh, I might run back and grab my hammer.
A respectable sexy lady grabbed it for you.
I'm gonna ask for it and like say thank you
No.
and then start doing my dance moves.
All right.
My hammer.
Give me a performance check.
Oh, please don't fail.
Just don't nat one like you did last time. Okay. last time you nat one and pulled something. So you're clearing up definitely a spot on the center of the dance floor as people are kind of moving up to not get smacked by your hammer. And you're having fun. You're having a great time. People are slightly concerned, but you look like you're having fun, so no one's too terribly worried. And besides the fact that you're a lot taller than most of them, and a lot of them are halflings, as long as you don't do any low sweeps, they're pretty okay with it. All right, JunkR. Give me a performance check with +2 because you downloaded a dance routine.
All right, let's see it. Natural 20.
JunkR is a dancing machine. They
Literally, I tower above everyone else on the dance floor and just busting sick moves.
just the sickest of moods. Like you just pull a break dance and move. Like everyone's really impressed. Like people stop dancing just to watch JunkR dance, and he does a great robot. Yeah. JB's gonna try to dance.
Can Ish start the limbo?
Oh, he doesn't do very good. He's too shy. He's doing like the emo kid dance in the corner a little bit.
Too real. That's not true. I dance like a cool dad in real life.
I dance. I can dance. I'm a dancer. Let's see here. Let's see how respectable sexy lady does. She does pretty good. She knows how to dance.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Like
great.
in my daily life.
All right. And Johnny, you were left alone at the bar. Well, besides some halflings there, with Black Whirlwind, who rolled a 24 in his con save today, and is holding his liquor like a champ.
Nice.
He's also got a big cigar.
I'll pass Black Whirlwind the bottle.
Oh, thank you. Rum. A
My-
classic.
Yeah, it's my rum of choice, rum.
The cheap stuff.
No.
The cheaper it is, the more you can drink.
There you go, you see. It's getting the job done, isn't it? This is weird, isn't it? We ain't got a mission or nothing. We're not in any sort of peril or danger.
No, we're not at all. It's nice to have a good relax in the evening.
I guess it is, actually. Let the old guard down a little bit.
I have as many drinks as we like.
Well, as much as 20 gold will buy.
I've got plenty of gold.
Have you now?
Well, enough for us to get right drunk tonight.
You much of a singer, Black Whirlwind?
Not much of a singer, no. but I can play the bagpipes pretty well.
I happen to have my guitar on me.
Really now? You thinking we should take over the band a bit then?
Well, this sort of music, you know, it's nice enough. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not quite debonair, it's not quite pop, is it? Sort of somewhere in the middle.
Alright. Well, most of the group's out on the dance floor. How about we send them for a whirl with something real upbeat?
I like the sound of that, let's do it.
Alright. You see, he pulls out from he's got like a side pass messenger bag on him. He pulls out some bagpipes. Okay. He starts blowing them up, and he's like, "Ready whenever you are."
Let's do it.
And the music abruptly cuts as you guys take over the music.
Dear Lord, did you just have this ready?
Maybe. Maybe I just happen to know Incomptech well enough that I was like, there's definitely, I know of the song that has bagpipes and synths in it. Maybe
Jimmy, are you using the guitar that JunkR gave you?
Yeah.
Have that? It falls apart.
With a 27, can I somehow keep playing the parts?
See.
Like, as it's falling apart, can I, like, be holding the drum and the neck?
Oh,
Sort of, like,
It just looks real cool.
wedging it between my
Play
hands.
it to pieces.
Black Whirlwind reaches over because you don't need, necessarily depending on the part, both hands to play the bagpipes. As one of his hands is, anyways, not a hand anyways. It's just the hand that pushes on the bag. So he just tucks it under his arm and uses his metal hand that he it's like the cup holding hand for drinking tonight. And he puts it on your guitar and he casts Mending. Because he's cool like that. And it's now, while it's fallen apart enough to kind of look badass, it's not fallen apart to the point where you can't play it.
Fantastic. I'd also like to cast Mantle of Inspiration, as I am now a level 3 bard, and of course I went glamour. So,
of course!
all of my friends are imbued with vigor and speed.
My dancers speed up.
It's just now just like swinging her hammer at supersonic speed.
Oh, you also each gain 5 temporary hit points, but hopefully we won't need that tonight, right, Lindy?
I don't know why you would. So, you guys are busting the party down. Meanwhile, Captain Lysander, you are going through some of the back rooms. He shows you, like, the waterfall control room, which is pretty cool. He shows you the master control room, which is real interesting. As you're looking at the master control room, you see that there's, like, all the screens and stuff, but you notice that he's, the screens have a filter on them, and he's like, look, and there's like different settings you can cycle through, because, you know, security is very important at family meeting events, and he like cycles through a couple. You see like one goes infrared, one goes ultraviolet. You see a couple people there that you didn't see before when the ultraviolet setting kicks in. Oh, those are some of the bodyguards for my pops. And you see that like another filter kind of pops on, and this one's got a slightly greenish tint to it. And you notice that a couple people look less fancy in the main room when that filter gets applied. And he goes, look, there's us! And he looks up at it, and you look like Captain Lysander, as illusions
Beautiful.
do not work against the high-tech security system of the Lagoon. He goes, well, now I definitely know we're not related.
I'm gonna dismiss it. That's really cool. Wow. By the way, Captain Lysander Fox, how you doing? Extend my hand to shake his.
Well, how I'm doing depends on, what you're doing here, I think.
trying to make a business deal.
Oh, well. I don't know about you, but I'm the kind of guy who likes to mix business with pleasure.
I like doing business before pleasure.
Give me a persuasion check, Cat.
Sure. Persuasion.
Or deception if you're lying to him.
I am lying.
Okay. Is your deception score any higher?
It is.
Okay, what would it be with deception?
It'd be a 10, but I think I have a couple more d6s.
Okay.
Do I? Scrap?
It looks like you got no more d6s.
No more d6s.
Actually, okay.
I'll use
Well,
it.
you initially rolled an 11, so it would have been +6 rather than +3.
Oh, that's fair.
So,
The good is this.
17.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna roll an insight check.
It's just temporary hit points that it gives, apparently. It just says vigor and speed for flavor. Hey, I'll pop it.
Oh.
All right, that's okay. They're pumped up by the music. So. Ooh, close. But I have some d6s. So I'm gonna use one of them. Oh, 17. That matches.
Ooh, who doesn't know Lindy?
It does.
Beautiful.
Alright, so he's like, really now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite sure if I buy that.
Not really, sorry, you're not my type. I'm not really into men.
Oh, you're one of them.
Uh-huh.
Well, normally I'd say we can, at least talk business, but I don't appreciate being lied to.
That's fair.
Especially about something as innocent as that.
Yeah. I've done work for you before though.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
How long ago?
Yes, I don't know how time works here. That was like our first.
Yeah, it was probably
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago.
Yeah, just a couple weeks ago.
Alright. What was the shipment?
Shipment. I believe it was salamanders.
Oh, Amanda's.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We did get a shipment of Amanda's in. So what you looking for? Drugs? 'Cause I've got grade A drugs.
I could trade the drugs. What I heard was roughly off the grapevine that you were always in the market for salt.
Oh. Nudlids, eh? Well, as charming as the security room is here, let's have a discussion elsewhere. And he kind of puts his hand like on your like opposite shoulder again and kind of starts to guide you further into the employees only section.
Sure.
Okay. He leads you into an area that looks a bit like, you know, like when you get arrested by mall security.
Mm-hmm.
Looks a lot like that room.
Hold on, I'm sorry. You know when you get arrested by mall security? I'm sorry, Lindy, I don't know that experience.
I don't either, but I have friends who did, and you gotta go get them, pick them up. So, you can see it.
Good cover. I believed it.
okay, carry on, sorry.
Or if you work at the mall, you see it. All the secret back wisdom. Anyways. So, it looks like mall security prison, but with better quality. Mall cop detainment area. Anyways, shut up, chat. I see you. One of you, those who know aren't saying anything, and that's fine. You don't have to. And there's actually 2 vects on either side of the door that appear to be guards. They're wearing the same colors. They're painted in the same colors that a lot of the Halfling Mafia seem to be wearing in, which is red and gold. And he leads you into this room, and now let's discuss business, shall we? And as the door closes on Captain Lysander and
Misty
Genie,
step.
you're gonna Misty step. Do you Misty step before you step into the room or after?
Probably after, just to be really cheeky about it.
Try the Misty step,
Ooh,
and you realize this is a dead magic zone.
interesting. Okay.
Thank
the
you,
door
Michael
closed.
Wayne, who donates a D6 to Lindy. Lindy, not Lindy. Marcy. Lysander.
Thank you. Do that.
No. So the door closes as you're in high security Molcop prison, and that's where we're gonna end today's episode.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's great. So everybody, we're gonna go around and say who we are, where we can find you online, and your. Oh wait, we're not doing that anymore, are we?
We're just saying bye now.
We're just saying bye now, right, Scrat? I'm not crazy.
Yes, we are. We are just saying
Okay.
bye now.
I
Yeah.
wanted to make sure I was like talking, and I was like, "Give me a signal. Give me a sign."
I don't have the credits ready, but I do have the credits ready. I am a totally prepared thing, and I have not clicked on the wrong thing at all. I was also
Oh,
really
I
into that
do
You know
music.
what you can
something.
rest
I
them
do
whilst
have
you do-
something I want to plug though before we close out.
Yeah,
for tonight.
totally. Plug away.
So, Saturday morning on my channel from 10 a.m. to noon is our once a month Teenagers from Outer Space game. However, this is a very special episode of Teenagers from Outer Space because not only is it our detention/breakfast club episode, our Talsorian Games is also hosting a giveaway of a copy of Teenagers from Outer Space. So come check it out. It's better than Saturday morning cartoons because it feels a lot like Saturday morning cartoons. There's fun, there's shenanigans, and of course a super cool giveaway by a really awesome game company. So that's my plug. Check it out.
Awesome, thank you. And yeah, pop some links in chat. Also, I have some links here. They all are. The bot will spam you with them now. Check them out. Yeah, big thank you to Mage Hand Press, who not only sponsored the show but also created the system and make this all possible, and also Bird and Storm Publishing, who are also a massive sponsor of the channel. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, we're gonna fade out now and enjoy the credits. See you later, everyone. Until next time, keep on evoking emotions. Bye.
Ow.